The law is very clear. Former President's Emolument Benefit, Former President's Benefit Act is there. He retires, automatically he gets his benefits. Then he decides to come back in politics. The law is clear again. When you decide to come back in politics, you lose your benefits. Are we together? Instantaneously, you don't even need to invoke any motivation. You lose your benefits. That's the law. As a lawyer, he knows the law is explicit, very clear. You come back to politics, you lose your benefits.
The Hakainde decision is a unique decision and distinguishable on the fact Hakainde died whilst the benefits were extant. Mr. Lungu died whilst the benefits had been removed. You cannot reinstate benefits on a corpse. The legal position is preserved as at the time of death. The legal position as at the time of death is that Mr. Lungu had lost his presidential benefits. So those could not be...
What about his right to be buried? He lost that. He not passed on.
No, he lost the benefits that came with being a president of the country.
The protection, the office staff?
Yes, all of those.
But the right to be buried and every attendant benefit that flows from passing on as a former head of state?
No, he has a right to be buried, but the corpse doesn't have any rights. The wife has a right to bury the deceased, but the wife has made that decision. The widow has made that decision. What you cannot have, and this is the oddity of the argument by the Zambian government, if the rights and benefits, because the corpse has no rights, so you cannot say a corpse has a right to be buried. Corpse has no right. The corpse is not a legal thing. So if the benefits are removed, those benefits are removed on a living thing, on a living organ. Once life ends, the rights also end. So what they have now tried to do is a very artificial thing, which is to reinstate rights on a corpse.
Now those benefits would be for the wife, not on the corpse.
Precisely.
That's why they say under oath that those benefits would continue.
Those would be benefits. Yes, those would be benefits of the office that was held by Mr. Lungu, but at the moment, those would benefits extended to the widow. Exactly. Justice Lidwabo, you're absolutely correct. Now, if it is a benefit, no one is compelled to accept the benefit. It imposes no obligations on her at all.
Yes, but did the Hakainde judgment say it's just because of the benefits?
No, it did say that it's because of the status of the former president.
And his status remains that of a former president?
Well, yes, the problem remains that the benefits attaching to that status were removed. And one of the benefits is getting your burial paid for by the state, which confers on the wife. And that is the critical problem. And the fundamental problem, though, with Hakainde is that it does not say that this is the law in Zambia. And it never engages with the rights of the widow. When the widow says, this is what I want to do with the bones of my husband, it never engages.